Hey, magicians out there in Magic Land. Frank Paris here. I have a new product that I'm introducing this month. It's July 2019. And I've been using it now for about a month, 4 weeks. And I'm very happy with it. And I always like to, any product that I come out with, I always like to play around with it for a while. Make sure I get all the kinks and things like that. And there weren't that many kinks in this particular product, but it's the Frank Paris Mentalist Impression Board System. Now, I say system because it involves more than just one item. You get a portfolio, a leather portfolio. You actually get two leather portfolios. One has the impression board in it. We'll talk about what an impression board is. One has embedded in this is an impression board, which comes out real easy. You just slide it in, slide it out. If your portfolio gets all messed up, just go over to Staples or somewhere and buy a new one and just slide the impression board back into it. You get two because one of them is in the spectator's hands and then the other one is in your hands, and you're both writing a prediction as to the item that is being created by the spectator. Sorry, I'm getting a little tongue-tied here. Basically, what that means is the impression board, when you write on that impression board, that is going to be transferred not to your portfolio, but to an iPad mini. And that iPad mini, okay, will receive whatever that person is writing on their portfolio pad. And when you see that, you just duplicate it. Now, this could be secluded behind on your side table. It could be secluded somewhere. Your back is turned to hers or him, so you can't see what they're writing, but you see what they're writing because it's being transmitted to this iPad mini, which is a nice little touch. We give you the two portfolios in the iPad mini. Okay, and when they're writing down what they're writing down, they're going to be writing it with either a marker or with a pen. Okay, so if they're writing with a pen or a marker, doesn't matter. You'll be able to see what they're writing because it's being transmitted via the impression board that is in their portfolio. And then, of course, what I do in my act is I turn around and I tell her to tear out her sheet. My back's been turned, and she tears out her sheet, and I tear out my sheet, and I hold it to my chest, and he or she holds it to their chest. Okay, and I count to 3, 1, 2, 3, and our prediction match. It could be a string of words, it could be a string of numbers, it could be a picture of a house, a grizzly bear, an M&M, whatever it might be. My picture matches hers because this iPad mini, okay, is secluded somewhere that she can't see it, but I can see it. And when I see it, I've got my back turned to her, and I am writing down exactly what she's writing down on the iPad mini. And it's big. It's an iPad mini, which is good because if you got it laying down on some table or something like that that's away from the audience and away from the spectator, you can see what's being written from a distance, which is good, okay? Because you don't want to strain your eyes. You don't want to make it look like you're looking at her or looking at something. So you kind of just get the idea by having a big screen. And this is not that big. It's an iPad mini. So you get an Apple iPad mini with this. You get a marker and a pen, okay? And you get two portfolios. One has the impression board embedded in it, which calls no attention to itself because it just looks like a regular portfolio pad. And yours, which doesn't have the impression board in there. And the impression board does transmit to the iPad mini, so you can see what's going on. And then, of course, you do your duplication. Now, you could, if you want, have somebody backstage getting the impression and writing it on a piece of paper, folding that up, sticking it into a block box after it's been sealed with, say, wax or something. Of course, you're stalling out there with the audience and you're stalling with the spectator. And of course somebody wheels out the box that's locked, and then the box is opened by somebody or the spectator, and there's a clear plastic tube in it, and the plastic tube has the prediction in it, which you hold to your chest, and again count to 3, 1, 2, 3, and the impression that is on your sheet of paper, either your prediction or something you wrote real time while she was writing hers real time, matches his or her prediction. So that's basically it. Now, some of the good points. Any marker will work. Any pen will work. Okay? Some of my competitors, not all of them, you have to buy their pen and you got to buy their marker. And then when the pen and the marker run out, you got to buy another pen and marker from them. Paper too. With my system, this is just a regular Staples pad. When this paper runs out, you go and you buy another Staples pad and you stick it in this portfolio. When the ink runs out of this pen, you just unscrew it, go into Staples, buy another pen, another refill. It's a standard refill. The marker, okay, same thing. Get another one of these Staples markers, whatever color you like, black, red, blue, whatever. Okay, so this is going to be all explained to you when you get the package. And the best part of all, the $1,200 to $2,000 you were going to spend with your competitor is only $695 with me. So you get the complete system, you get the 2 leather portfolio cases, one with the impression board embedded in there, which you can slip in and slip out to charge, okay? And you get the iPad mini, which is right here. That's the iPad mini. And you get a pen or a marker. Now, if you lose a pen, you can call me up. I'll get you another pen. It's a small price for the pen. I'm not making any profit on the pens, okay? If you lose the marker, okay, go out and buy a new marker, okay? So that's basically it. So the pen and the marker, again, can be replaced. All right? We can replace them from me, or you can go and buy them yourself, and we can replace them. All right? And that's basically it. Paper is paper. All right? You write on this paper, and it does that. There will be a link, okay, that is going to be in the instructions. And you would go to that link, and that link will show you, okay, the actual video. Or maybe I'll do it right now. Maybe I'll just show you how this works. I'm going to have to do a little maneuvering with the camera, which is my iPhone. Hold on one second. And here, we're going to take the pad, open up the portfolio, and I'm going to write on the portfolio. Okay, let me just... All right, so I'm just going to do a little test here. All right, so we'll use the marker and we'll use the pen so you can see. And I'm going to need to take my camera phone and aim it here, so there'll be a little jostling going on, okay? Hold on one second here. Okay, so hold on, let me see how to do this. We're going to turn this around if I can. I don't know if I can do this real time. Probably can't. Okay, so I'm just going to have to turn it around. Let me just turn it around so you can see. Here we go. There is the iPad and the portfolio. We'll just take can you see that? I don't know if the audience can see this, but this is the iPad. Let me just turn this around so I can get both of these guys in here. All right, I'm going to make a little circle here. I don't know if you can see it. See, the pad has the circle. And of course the iPad, oops, the iPad has the circle. So if I make a little stick figure, you can see here on the iPad the stick figure. And there it is on the pad. There's the pad. There is the stick figure. Okay, we'll give him a little eyeball. Another eyeball, a little nose, a mouth. Okay, so you can see that on the, I'll give them little feet here. Okay, because that could be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 5, a 7. Again, you look at the iPad, you can see it on the iPad. So that's basically what you're seeing is what you're getting when that spectator is writing on her pad. And again, this system is $695. You get the iPad mini, you get the 2 portfolios, you get the charging cable. Let me bring that charging cable in here. Some of the systems that I've seen out there use the wireless charging system, and that takes forever, number one. And number two, it also provides you with the issue of not lining up the impression board in such a way that it's charging fully. You got to jostle the impression board around the wireless circular unit that charges the impression board. So with mine, you just plug in the impression board into the computer or the wall system where you charge your iPhone or that kind of thing, and it works a lot better because you know you got a cable that's doing the charging. All right, so that's basically it. And I hope anybody who has any questions about this calls me, 516-924-1178, or you can text me at that same number, and I'll answer whatever questions you have for you on the unit. Okay, and I will send you to other links too. Okay, which shows me actually writing better than what you just saw. So I'm sorry, I'm all by myself here doing this, and I just want you to know that the system really works well. Okay, and like I said, I've been using it, and you don't have the issue of buying accessories with other manufacturers. Some of them are not even in this country. Okay, well, I think one's in France and one's in South America. You know, who wants to wait for your products? You know, we've gotten so used to Amazon giving us stuff in one day. So again, I'm in the United States. They're $695. When you order it, you'll get it within a week. Okay, 7 days, 7 business days, you'll get it, maybe less. Okay, because I'm running these things out pretty much every single day, and there's no wait. I mean, 7 days. I need 3 days for prep, and I need another 4 days to get it to you. And the prep basically has to do with packaging it, getting it to the post office. So no big deal. All right, so there you go. Let me show you what I'm going to put my hand in your face for a second. You can see here the iPad mini. And then we move over to the pad. You can see the pad. You got the pad and the iPad mini. And you can see that they're basically the same. Again, I thank you. Sorry about all this jostling around with the camera, but I'm by myself here. And happy magic. Frank Paris over and out.